It is with deep sadness that we announce the death of our beloved mother, Philomene David, better known as Lucille, Silo, Oma Vincent, of Marguerite Moshi. She passed away at the OKEU Hospital on the 12th of April 2023 at 8:47 a.m. She was 78 years old. She was predeceased by her husband, Vincent David. Left to mourn her 8 children, Marina Marius of Timon, Teresa Herman of Almondale Union, Dionysia Clement of Pébouche Babonneau, Yvette David of Marguerite Moshi, Magdalene David of Carif, Mildred David of Monnier, Gregory David of St. Eustatius, Peter David of Plateau Babonneau, left to mourn her 32 grandchildren. Cyril Marius of Plateau, Theophilus Marius of Plateau, Shanna Marius of Marisol, Dorian Marius of Groselet, Shannet Marius of Groselet, René Marius, Kerry Marius, Daniel Marius, Derek Mathre, Stephanie Clement Jean-Baptiste of Latoc, Trudy Clement of Monnier, Nathalie Clement of Pébouche, Dion Clement in Canada, Yana David of Corinth, Anthea David of Antigua, Glenn Jacob of Marisol, Prince Jacob of Caco, Babonneau, Melina Jacob of Marisol, Vincentia Jacob of Carif, Jolene Jacob of Carif, Jana David in Canada, Bradley David of Marguerite Moshi, Wayne Brady of Monnier, Sharika David Fraser in the USA, Stuart St. Edward of Monnier, Jonathan David of St. Vincent, Melanie David of Bas Joseph, Alik David in the USA, Ayana David in the USA, Skivid David of Plateau, Skije David of Plateau, Anthony David of Plateau, left to mourn 20 great-grandchildren, Nejma Marius, Shiloh Marius, Rishan Japierre, Sergio Shalry, Mia Matre, Abigail Prince, Kywin Louis, Brianna David, Jabari David, Jaquan David, Millen King David, Tiana Jacob, Zena Jacob, Kiana Thomas, Vashon Gabriel, Roshon Augustine, Christian Felix, Cazola Felix, Tristan David, Renesmee, daughters-in-law, Laverne David of St. Eustatius, Skitter David of Plateau, sons-in-law, Stephen Clement of Pébouche, Cleas Herman of Almondale Union, Preston Jacob of Carif, grandsons-in-law, Chandel Joan in Antigua, Marvin Matre of Monnier, Herbert Jean-Baptiste of Latoc, Kenwin Louis of Corinth, left to mourn 6 sisters, Sola Augustine of Laguerre, Marina Delaire in Connecticut, Mary Delaire in Connecticut, Marie Delaire of Pébouche, Veronica Delaire in Connecticut, Thelma George in Texas. Left to mourn 7 brothers, Sylvester Delaire in Florida, George Delaire of Marisol, Michael Delaire in Connecticut, Charles Delaire in Connecticut, Stanford Delaire in Connecticut, Joshua Joseph in Texas, Ignatius Joseph in Connecticut. Godchildren, Agatha Edwin, Stanislas Paul, Sylvester Bissett, Marcel David, Leanne Joe Eugene, Emran Arnaud, left to more nieces and nephews including Christian Jean-Baptiste, Catherine Jean-Baptiste, Christian Elothe, Stanislas Paul, Johnston Paul, Stephen Marius, other nieces and nephews too numerous to mention, brothers-in-law, Joseph David of Marguerite Moshi, John David of Margaretwood Morshe, sisters-in-law Cecilia Richard of Margaretwood Morshe, Anne Reynolds in Cayenne. Close friends, Anne-Marie Paul and husband Anthony Paul of Margaretwood Morshe, Mary Eugene Jacob, better known as Ms. Rita of Lafayette Morshe, James Jacob of Rivière-Mouton, Clarona Paul of Margaretwood Morshe, Helen Bruno of Grand Rivière, Marjorie Phillip of Carif, Elizabeth Clerville of La Bonne, Elizabeth Mark Vane, Alfred of La Bonne, Gordon Michaud of Groseilliers. Other relatives and friends, the Marius family of La Bonne, the Delaire family of Gara-Bobino, the Charles family of La Bonne, the Mathray family of Plateau, the Joseph family of Oleon, the Small family of Desrameaux, the Delmeade family of Pébouche, the Dosseté family of Laguerre, the Lecomte family of Marguerite, the Paul family of La Bonne, the Castries market vendors. Also left to mourn are the members of the Legion of Mary, Sacred Heart Confraternity, Charismatic Renewal Prayer Group, Parish of St. Rose of the Lima, and the entire Morshe community. The funeral service of Philomene David will be held at the St. Joseph the Worker Church, Groseilliers, on Wednesday, 3rd May 2023 at 2:30 p.m., and her body will be laid to rest at the Groseilliers Cemetery.
Please note, a collection will be taken for the poor. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, Vidwootay. May she rest in peace.